This video is called Vaccine on My Pizza. It was an aspect that happened just after the 6 months where I was tortured by a guy upstairs, like a hitman sent to stop me posting on COVID, sent there by Keir Starmer on cocaine at 6 ounces. Vowed it, I would not let, he would not, he vowed I wouldn't sleep for 6 months and did a really good job. He absolutely crushed me. Since then I've had surveillance, but during the first few months I picked up from the surveillance because, well, they have me down as the most psychic person. After this, 5 years on, I'm on the other side of the world now. They've forced me out of my flat, I've lost my flat, I've lost everything, lost my friends. It's what you might call gang stalking, although it's a high, top level security operation. Basically, they didn't like some of the facts I was posting about COVID, and so I was basically targeted. The police force targeted me, put a price on my head, and since then the vaccine people have been trying to frame me, which they're doing right now with all my friends from the Psytrance. But back to this occurrence, I was picking up from the surveillance across for 2 weeks before about, I thought they were saying vaccine on the police. I thought the word was, I couldn't believe it was pizza. And then the more I heard it, he's got vaccine on his pizza. And they were going off their heads about it. And it went on for on and on. I mean, this became a theme for 2 weeks. I had 3 pieces of pizza in the freezer. I make the best pizzas, unbelievable, really nice base, mushroom, peppers, everything was on there. Unfucking real with sweet corn on top. Most incredible deep pan pizza, you know what I mean? Like, unbelievably good. And when I freeze them, they're unbelievable. They're seriously unbelievable. And so I went anyway, I looked at these things a couple of times when I went in the freezer, and I thought, surely they can't have put something on my pizza. I didn't know if there was vaccine on it or something else, I didn't know. Until finally I felt like eating pizza, so I went into the freezer and got the 3 pieces out, and I defrosted them and stuck them in the oven, and went to eat the first one. The taste was acrid, absolutely disgusting. I spat it out immediately. It was absolutely disgusting. So I threw the other 2 pieces of pizza away, and that's how that went. This is an incident out of my statement. The first 6 months, that's the diary I kept, and they called it the statement. There were other things in the statement that other people didn't. They thought I was making these things up. These were things. Everything that happened on my statement happened. It was unbelievable. It nearly destroyed me. I nearly died of a heart attack at one stage. 6 months without any sleep, 12 days without any sleep at one stage. The guy followed me everywhere, lifting floorboards. It was a fucking nightmare, an absolute nightmare. Most scariest guy downstairs, nearly lost the jobs through him. Yeah, it was terrible. He'd throw stones at my van was peppered with stone marks. Eventually he collapsed my ceiling in my bedroom. Eventually I was driven out of the flat by the ongoing surveillance. Because I do pick them up, they have me as like the most psychic person they've ever witnessed. And because of the product of having been through that 6 months with him following me, I can pick people up who are following me. And so I've got 2 surveillance teams full time now. And it's part of a big operation which they're actually taking control of my friends and, well, blackmailing them unless they set me up. They picked on people who are jealous or whatever, or don't like me. I mean, out of knowing thousands of people, you can't, not all of them can like you, so they pick a couple of weak ones, and they're using those people to set the other people up on the scene and to convey ideas to put them against me. So this is where I am, and another aspect that's got people's backs up is a reference to them giving me cancer. It's been referred to thousands of times. I don't know, I've not been diagnosed or anything. I don't know it for a fact. But from the conversations I know that they've been authentic conversations, and it appears to be that way. And I'm not the only person that has been affected by cancer. But yeah, if you want more, I mean, during that first 6 months, I know after that, my girlfriend died, my partner, from the pressures of this. My best friend was put into a mental hospital. They're all documented in the statement. You'll find a link to it on in the conversations on Facebook and the setup on Facebook. which is a more broader outline of links to the conversations and the videos and stuff. Check it out, because it seems like they're affecting everybody on the drug scene. See you later.